I just want to come back to revisit the money issue, because Banksys are being sold at auction for 300 grand, 400 grand. People are chipping stuff off buildings. How does that change the way street art is done, or doesn't it?
To a degree it does. There's a whole bunch of hipsters that just come on the scene straight away that have never done an ounce of painting in their lives that do really well because they can do a pretty little picture of a little girl. But that's illustration to me. And street illustration's fine, but when I do a piece on the wall, I like to consider what building it's on, who's going to be looking at it, what it's going to look like. It's the same way I deal with all my art. But I think a lot of people, there is a lot of money in art now, and it is going to a very select people at the top, and it's become infected by bureaucratic yuppies that want to buy street art to get like some kind of, it's the same with everything. It's just like there's a good story behind street artists, so people like it. The reality is most of them are white middle class kids from the eastern suburbs, but that's cool. I couldn't give a shit. The way I see street art is I'd rather it be here than not, and I like it. I think it's cool. The fact that there's heaps of money involved, I think it doesn't really change anything. What it does do is it allows people, the artists at the Blender and that, to make a living from their art. Maybe like 2/3 of the artists at Blender now make a living from their art, and that's absolutely amazing. That's all we could ever dream of. It's better than washing dishes. Yeah, so what? Sometimes I have to do a wall that I don't necessarily would normally do, but I don't have to put my tag on it. I just do it. It's like just a job, And so for me, that's awesome. And for all the artists, in the end, you got to feed yourself. And I still want to do coke off Paris Hilton's tits in a New York penthouse. So I've got to get there somehow.